Both teams on the field concluding their warm-ups. We'll have the opening kickoff for today's game between Trumansburg and Walton coming up in just minutes. Kickoff scheduled at 1:30 this afternoon. Warriors come in with a record of 2-0 on the season, and for Trumansburg, 1-1. Walton dressed in that home orange uniform, black pants. Trumansburg in the white jerseys across the field. Perfect day for football. Temperatures in the low 50s. Very little wind. Just an ideal day for football or for any outdoor activity.
See one person grabbing team? Yeah, looks like it.
Good afternoon, fellow fans. Welcome to today's contest between your Walton Warriors and the visiting Trumansburg Blue Raiders.
Starters for Walton this afternoon. At quarterback is London Gardner, number 10. Hayden Robinson, number 15, at halfback. Corbin Wally, number 19, a split end. Darren Wally, number 12, the fullback for the Warriors, leading rusher. Number 33 is Dawson Gregory, halfback. Caden Schofield, number 41, is the second tight end for the Warriors. Up front, the big guys, Jackson Backus, number 57 at center. Jordan Tolbert, number 61, is a guard. Conan Weaver, number 72, a tackle. The other guard position goes to Braxton Wood, number 74. And Aiden Bush, number 76. And Killian McDowell, number 12, tight end for the Warriors. On defense, Walton lines up this way. London Gardner, number 12, defensive back. Also defensive back Hayden Robinson. Corbin Wally, Lucas Ferguson, Darren Wally are your linebackers. Defensive back Dawson Gregory, Marco Pazamato linebacker, Jackson Backus linebacker. And the three defensive linemen are Jordan Tolbert, number 61, Connor Weaver, number 12, number 72, and Killian McGowan, number 12. Some of the key people to watch today for Trumansburg. Quarterback is Vincent King, number 2. Also look for Connor Sherwood, number 3. Number 20, Eamon Harmon.
Would everybody please rise for the national anthem, which is provided by the Walton Pep Band.
Very nice rendition of our national anthem by the Walton Pep Band. And we are just about set for kickoff on an absolutely gorgeous afternoon for any outdoor activity today, certainly football game. Temperatures in the low 50s, very little wind, just an ideal day for football. Nice to have you joining us today on Walton YouTube Live Huddle. Walton Trumansburg getting set to kick things off. Captains meeting in the center of the field. Lengthy discussion with the captains. Walton will receive. Trumansburg will be kicking off right to left along your screen.
Walton has won the toss and has elected to receive.
We are ready for football this afternoon. Look for a lot of points. I know Walton scored 30 points against Groton a week ago. Trumansburg ran up 42 at Bainbridge Guilford. As we mentioned, Walton a little banged up this week, but Coach Hoover said the team did practice well during the week. First look at Trumansburg this year. Looking forward to seeing what they have. It's like a high-powered passing attack. Walton, as you know, is going to grind it out on the ground as much as possible. Again, nice to have the cheerleaders back this afternoon. Third week of the football season already. Definitely feels like fall, doesn't it? See the leaves on the far side of the field, how they're starting to change color. In a few weeks, they'll be gone. So Trumansburg to kick off. And we are officially underway. Nice opening kick, fielded by Walton back near the goal line. We're going to run it out. And Trumansburg with nice kick coverage downfield. Walton's going to start out inside the 10-yard line. What a great kick to start the game for Trumansburg. So the Warriors will huddle up in the backfield.
By number 33, Dawson Gregory.
Again, London Gardner, number 10 is your quarterback. Hayden Robinson,
Noah
Corbin
Harris.
Wally, and Darren Wally in the
Give
backfield.
the Warriors a first and 10.
Walton back at the 5-yard line to get this game underway.
At their own 6-yard.
Excellent kick and really good kick coverage for Trumansburg. Warriors were the first down. Hand off the right side. Not much there, maybe a yard for Wally. Second down, we'll call it 9. Make it a gain of closer to 3 yards, so a gain of 3, second down and 7.
Ball carried by 22, Darren Wally, for about a 2-yard gain.
Wally got a lot more on that play than I thought he would, so a second down, we'll call it 7. Opening minutes of the game, Walton coming out. On the second play from scrimmage, handoff again to the right side. Little running room, couple of yards wedged forward. Again, that's Wally, workhorse fullback, senior. 6'3", 200-pounder.
Number 22, Darren Wally.
Third down, let's call it 2.
Garrett Bessner. Brings up a
See if the Warriors can pick up a couple of yards here, otherwise they'll be kicking from their end zone. Trumansburg with a lot of people, 7 people up at the line of scrimmage. Everybody within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. This time they run a counter to the left side. Wally again, looked like he may have enough for a first down. Good blocking up front by the Warriors.
By 22, Darren Wally.
That is a first down, so they move the chains ahead across the 20-yard line.
Up a first and 10.
Out of the 22, first and 10 Warriors. Walton out of the huddle. Robinson along with Wally in the backfield for the Warriors. Straight T. On first down, they run the ball off. Inside ball comes loose. Fumble. Covered by Trumansburg. Big hit right at the line of scrimmage.
By number 15, Aiden Robinson.
So Trumansburg gets the ball deep in Walton territory.
Raiders a first and 10.
Inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. First down, Trumansburg, their first possession of the game.
There we go,
Yeah, that excellent kickoff really put Trumansburg in good shape. Then getting the fumble recovery. This is a pass-oriented offense. King at quarterback runs inside. Number 5 carries the ball, picks up 5, 6, 7 yards. I think it's King. Still running forward. Good hard run for Vincent King. Or make that Cabezas. Aiden Clark.
Ball carried by number 5, Aiden Clark.
Clark the carry.
That's a game tackle by the Warriors.
Pick up 7 yards on first down. Second down, 3.
Brings up a second and 3.
Brings King from the spread formation. 3 receivers set. Looking end zone, throwing for a loss. Excellent job for the Warriors. Number 57, that's Jackson Backus getting in there to make the stop. Big loss back across the 20.
57, Jackson Backus brings up a third down and 12.
Third down and long for Trumansburg. Tried to pass that time, just didn't have enough time to get rid of the ball. Good job by Backus. Again, King calling signals. Stands back to his 26, takes the ball. Looking downfield, lost the ball, it's still loose. Walton recovers at the 25. So both teams have turned it over. King lost the ball, looked like he had a shot at it. It came free again.
Followed by the Blue Raiders. Ball recovered by 57, Jackson Backus.
Backus had quite a series. Gets a sack and a fumble recovery. So Walton takes over the 26. As the Blue Raiders turn the ball over, so Walton gets the ball back again inside their 30, the 26th. 4 minutes into the game, no score. Walton's second possession, quarterback keeper loses 3 yards. It's funny, coming into the game, I said this is going to be a high-scoring affair. So far, it's been all defense. London Gardner to carry that time. And he was throwing for a loss of 2 yards. Second down, 12. London Gardner stepped in as a senior quarterback. Did a nice job of this team. 5'11", 133 pounds. That time, the defense won. Second down and 12. Warriors in a single receiver, the right set. On second down. Pass downfield, overthrown, incomplete. Pretty good coverage downfield, intended for number 19, Corbin Wally. Coverage downfield. Number 4, Noah Harris. Ball goes incomplete, third down and 8.
Pass by London Gardner, incomplete. Brings up a third and about 12.
Yeah, that play was just well covered. Third and 12, 2 receivers to the left for the Warriors. Gardner hands the ball inside. Nice gain on third down with Darren Wally, giving his team some punting room out across the 30 to 31. This first quarter has been played all in Walton territory.
Darren Wally, tackled by 22, Garrett Bessemer.
Bessemer on the stop. Third down and 4 to go for the Warriors. On third down, the kick. The fourth down, the kick is blocked. Picked up, recovered by Noah Harris. Harris going to run in for a touchdown. So Trumansburg on the board early on a block kick.
What was blocked by number 0, Chris Clark Cabelza. Touchdown, Blue Raiders.
That was Christopher Clark Cabezas who covered the ball, recovered the ball and blocked it. So 6-0 Trumansburg, 7-minute mark of the first quarter. First big play of the game goes to Blue Raiders on top 6-0. Now they'll send the kicking team on for the extra point. Aiden Cabezas Clark kick is up. It's good. Timeout with 7 minutes to go, quarter number 1. It's Trumansburg 7, Walton
Extra point
nothing.
is good for the Blue Raiders. Gives us 7 for Trumansburg, 0 for Walton.
Aiden Clark Cabezas, number 5, to kick off for Trumansburg. $7-0 Blue Raiders with the early lead. Glad you could join us today on Walton YouTube Live on Huddle. Again, a booming kick. Fielded to the floor. Walton again bringing the ball back. And again, here it's going to start behind the 20-yard line. At the back, the 17. Kicking has made a huge difference in this first game. With Trumansburg getting a couple of really outstanding kickoffs and then blocking a kick. So the kicking game has been the story of the first 5 minutes of this game. Warriors start inside the 20, back at the 17-yard line. See if they can get that offense on track.
We don't have a tackle.
Yeah, no.
Warriors out of the huddle, 6:55 to go, quarter number 1. 7-0, Trumansburg with a lead. Warriors from the tee. Running offside, number 22 is Darren Wally. Wally gets 4 yards on the play. Second down, in fact, 5 yards. So second down, 5.
22, Darren Wally. Stopped by number 1, William Bernard. Brings up a second about 4.
Brainerd on the stop on that play. On second down, Warriors trying to run to the right side. That play is totally snuffed out. Good job defensively by Trumansburg. It's going to set up 3rd and long for the Warriors.
Ball carried by 33, Dawson Gregory.
Gregory the carry that time for the Warriors.
73, Dustin Griffin. Brings up a 3rd and about 5.
Dustin Griffin on the stop for Trumansburg. 3rd down and 5. Warrior football. 5:49 to go. Quarter number 1. 7-0 Trumansburg with the lead. On 3rd down, Walton had a man open pass a little behind the intended receiver, incomplete. So the Walton punting team again coming out on the field.
Pass is incomplete for the Warriors. Brings up a 4th down and about 5.
Fourth and 5. This time Walton gets the ball out of there. Fielded at midfield out of the sideline. 45, 40, 35. And again, Trumansburg, an excellent field position to start this possession.
Ball caught by number 1, William Brainerd. Brings up a 1st and 10 for the Blue Raiders.
Trumansburg with possession. 35-yard line of the Warriors. Trumansburg on top, 7-0, first quarter. It's early, but a big moment in this game for the Walton defense, trailing 7-0. Trumansburg, again, excellent field position to the 35 of the Warriors. 7-0 with position, good field position, and looking for more. There's a pass in the flat. Caught, number 81 with a catch and a 10-yard, 12-yard gain, a first down. Injured Walton Warrior on the play. Timeout on the field for the injury. It's like a right ankle they're looking at right now.
The boys aren't allowed to take a knee anymore because something with the muscles. When they stand up and down, they get in trouble. But the girls can. I respect that. Good job,
Number 21, Lucas Ferguson for the Warriors, the injured player. Fortunately, able to get up on his feet and coming off on his own power.
Ball was caught by number 81, Dusty Williams. Brings up a 1st and 10.
Williams with a first down catch for Trumansburg. They have a first down inside the Walton 25. Spot the ball to 23, 1st and 10 for Trumansburg. 5:21 left to go, quarter number 1. Penalty flag is down as Cabezas Aiden Clark carries the ball. Good yardage. Let's check the penalty flag. 5-yard step off against Trumansburg. Procedure.
Penalty against the Blue Raiders. 5 yards brings up a first and 15.
That will move them back to the 28-yard line. First and 15. Spread formation, 4 receivers set this time. 3 receivers to the right, slot to the left. Slot man goes in motion. Passed on the right side is beautifully caught. Deep in Walton territory around the 10-yard line. Boy, that well-designed play. 3 receivers to one side, and the receiver to the right was made a heck of a catch. First down, and it's a goal to go for Trumansburg inside the Walton 10.
By number 1, William Brainerd.
Brainerd with
Gets
a
a first
sensational
goal
catch
for
for
the Blue Raiders.
Trumansburg. First down from the 9. First down handoff, breaking tackles, walking into the end zone for the score is Cabezas Aiden Clark. A penalty flag back upfield, and again, they're going to be a step off against Trumansburg. So nullify the score.
Penalty against the Blue Raiders. Repeat the first down.
3:43 to go in the quarter. First down, 15. First down pass to flat. And again, good running room for Trumansburg near the end zone before Clark is finally brought down. It's like a first and goal. Trumansburg doing a nice job stretching that Walton defense.
Ball carried by number 5, Ethan Clark.
Really attacking the perimeter.
Second and goal.
Okay, second down and goal. So second down about the 2-yard line. On the handoff, Clark fumbles the football. Picked up by Walton. Warriors running back the other way. And finally brought down the 42-yard line of the Warriors. And what a game turnaround that could be. Vincent King saved the touchdown with a spectacular tackle, and Walton has the ball to 41. Oh, that had 14-0 written all over it before the ball came free.
10, London Gardner
brings the ball back to 41.
Brings up a first and 10.
Second costly turnover for Trumansburg in his first quarter. 2:24 left to play in period number 1. Warriors with the ball to 41. And the second very costly turnover for Trumansburg in quarter number 1. And Walton with the ball in Truman territory for the first time in the game. From the 41, Warriors double tight end. Running the ball inside, Wally is stopped for no gain. Who actually picked up a couple 3 yards on the play. Great second effort. Let's call it a gain of 3. Second down, 7.
Ball carried by 22, Darren Wally. Tackled by 52, Trevon Forth. Brings up a...
Wally with a 4-yard pickup, second down and 6. Will slide well to 42. Warrior football again. They hammered off the right side this time. A 3-yard pickup down to the 33. Walton getting that power running game going. Third down and about 3. You would definitely think 4-down territory at this spot on the field.
Ball carried by 22, Darren Wally, tackled by number 99, Anthony Moreau.
Anthony Moreau makes a stop for
Brings up a
Trumansburg.
31.
Third down is very short. Third down about a yard. So from the 32, they reach 31 for a first down. Warriors again, double tight end. Running the ball inside. Wally gets a first down inside the 30, close to 27. Good second effort for the 200-pound fullback, senior. And Walton, the 28, has another first down as we enter the final minute of the first
Ball
quarter.
carried by 22, Darren Wally, gang tackled by the Blue Raiders. Brings up a 1st and 10 at the 28.
First down, 10 to go, Walton football. Nothing Trumansburg lead early in this game. On first down, they got a handoff is to Wally. Wally picked up a couple yards just when it looked like he was going to take off. Nice tackle downfield for Trumansburg. Collecting number 52,
Ball
Paul.
carried by 22, Darren Wally.
Trayvon Forrest made the
tackled by
stop.
number 52.
And that does it for the first quarter. After one
Brady
period of play,
Forrest.
our score here at Walton Jim Hoover Field,
Brings up
it's
a 1st and 10.
Trumansburg 7,
That's the end of the
Walton
first
nothing.
quarter.
Getting set for the second quarter of today's football game. Trumansburg 7, Walton nothing. Warriors with the football. Second down, 7 to go. The ball to 25. Oh, what a turnaround that fumble at the goal line was. My goodness. Trumansburg on the door, knocking on the door for a 14-0 lead, and Walton forced a fumble. Ran it back to 41. In pretty good shape here. Ball to 25. They need to reach the 18 for the first down as we get set for the second quarter. Perfect field conditions for today's game.
No, I watched it online. It was early bus trip the next day. Yeah, and it was it's on Huddle. Huddle fans. All the just type in the school.
Second down, 7 to go. Warrior football getting the ball downfield. Nice job of the quarterback. Picking up his receiver downfield for what appears to be a first down. Making a catch for the Warriors, number 41. Caden Schofield.
Caught by 41, Caden Schofield. Tackled by number 20.
A heck of a job by quarterback London Gardner getting rid of the ball. He was under duress. Warriors with the football inside the 18. On first down, they run the ball again off to Wally. Darren Wally picking up 3-4 tough yards inside. He's one of those backs that can really wear a defense down. 200 pounds and runs bigger than that.
By the Blue Raiders defense.
Good, strong senior running back.
Brings up a second about 6.
Second down, a manageable 6 for the Warriors inside the 15, down to the 14. Kerry Hayden Robinson on a quick trap. Getting
Ball ran by
yardage.
number 15,
First down.
Hayden Robinson. Tackled by the Blue Raiders. Defense brings up a first and goal for the Warriors.
Walton with the ball at the 7-yard line of the Blue Raiders. Trailing 7-0, second quarter. Inside play, picks up a couple of yards. The ball come loose. I think the ruling on the field is the ball came out after the player was down. So Walton keeps possession. Second down deep in Trumansburg territory, down around the 5-yard line. Gardner calls signals for the Warriors. Gardner on a quarterback who fumbles the football, picked up by Trumansburg, and they're going to go for a length of field touchdown. Running the ball for Trumansburg and another touchdown. And again, a big turnaround in this game. As Brainerd runs it in for Trumansburg. William Brainerd. Oh, there's been some really costly turnarounds for both
Fumbled by
teams
the
in this
Warriors. Picked up by number 1, William Brainerd.
William Brainerd
Touchdown.
going
Blue Raiders.
over 90 yards for the score. And 13-0 lead for the Blue Raiders, and Trumansburg going for the point after score. Sideline warning for the officials. A warning next one will result in a penalty. Trumansburg's kick is up and good. And with 9:41 to go in quarter number 2, this crowd is silenced, and the Blue Raiders score
That
again.
gives your score
Trumansburg with a 14-0
Blue
lead in the
Raiders.
second period.
0 for the Warriors.
Glad you could join us this afternoon on Walton YouTube Live on Huddle. Warriors trailing Trumansburg 14-0. Trumansburg to kick off. And they do have an outstanding kicking game. Aiden Cabezas Clark, number 5, to kick off for Trumansburg. Clark's kick from 40 is from a line drive kick. Covered by the Warriors back at the 25. That'll be a dangerous kick. Corbin Wally, number 19, covered the ball for the Warriors. 6'4", 171-pound senior. I was right.
Ball
Wrong.
recovered by number
Sophomore.
19,
I'll get it right.
Corbin Wally. Brings up a
Sophomore.
first and 10
Corbin
for
Wally
the Warriors.
recovery. Walton
at
with the
their
ball
own
from the
25.
25. Good to have you with us. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. Boy, September's gone by fast, hasn't it? Walton sends the offense back on the field. Both teams have turned it over in the first quarter. The difference is Trumansburg's cashed in on theirs. From the 25, Walton football. Quarterback carry thrown for a loss of 5 yards on first down is London Gardner. Second down 14 as he lost 4 yards on that play. Trumansburg really dominating the line of scrimmage right now. Second down 14, Walton football.
Ball carried by number 10, London Gardner. Brings up a second about 12.
Second down 14. Walton ball from the 21. Warriors running the ball straight ahead, picking up 3-4 yards on that play. Sets up third and long. Hayden Robinson to carry, senior, 5'6", 123-pound running back.
Ball carried by 15, Hayden Robinson, stopped by the Blue Raiders defense. Brings up a third and about 9.
Warrior football, third down and 9, ball to 25. Gardner rolls right, is hit hard and thrown for a loss back at the 15. Backside pressure for
Tackled by
Trumansburg that time.
number 3, Connor Sherwood.
Connor
Brings
Sherwood
up a
is
fourth and about 10 for the Warriors.
Gardner did
Fourth
a
and
good
20
job not
for the
throwing the
Warriors.
ball that time. He was hit hard from the backside. So the Warriors punting from inside their 20 back at the 15. Pretty impressive series of downs that time from Trumansburg's defense. Warriors kicking from inside their 5. Kick is blocked in the end zone. Trumansburg picks it up for a score.
Hunt was blocked by
Denmark.
the Blue Raiders. Recovery
Denmark
by
recovered in the
number
end zone.
53. Full Denmark, touchdown, Blue Raiders.
So Trumansburg really getting it done with the kicking game and the block kicks today in this game as well. Chance to increase the lead. It's 20-0 right now. And we're midway through the second quarter. Kick is good. Timeout, 7 minutes, 6 seconds to go. Quarter number 2, and your score now, Trumansburg 21, Walton nothing.
Extra point good for the Blue Raiders. Your score, Blue Raiders 21, Walton nothing.
Trumansburg to kick off from the 40. 21-0 lead for the visiting team this afternoon. High, long kickoff. Walton falls on the ball at the 11-yard line. Trumansburg really mixing up their kicking game very effectively.
Get away from it.
And the Warriors start
Ball recovered
89
by
yards
number
away from pay dirt.
33, Dawson Gregory. Brings up a first
Gregory
and
able
10
to cover the ball for the Warriors.
At their own 11-yard line.
Warriors need something to spark them. They need some enthusiasm, need to make a play. Warriors out of the huddle from the 11. 21-0 Trumansburg. Two receivers to the right for Walton. On first down, Walton tosses the ball left side. And a 1-yard pickup on the play. Hayden Robinson to carry for the Warriors. Second down 9. Trumansburg's had the answers in this first half. They
Carried by
played good
number
football.
15, Hayden Robinson.
A little bigger, a little stronger, a little quicker.
Tackled by number 53.
And really have had the advantage as far as field position is concerned in
Brings
this
up
game.
a
Second down,
about
9. Yeah, the kicking game's made a big difference in the game. Second down 9. Walton gets the carry, picks up a couple of tough yards inside. Trumansburg really doing a nice job of limiting the Walton ground game.
Ball carried by 22, Darren Wally.
Third down
Game
7.
tackled by the Blue Raiders. Brings up about 3rd and 6.
Warriors again with two receivers to the left, penalty flag. Delay of game, Warriors, that's a 5-yard penalty. Walton push back to the 11. Third down, just about 10. Warriors pass downfield is underthrown, but beautifully caught as the receiver adjusted well to the ball. Came back, makes the catch, and it's a Walton first down. Corbin Wally, nice adjustment to that pass. Had one-on-one coverage.
By number 19, Corbin Wally.
So the Warriors get out of a hole, picking up a first down.
10.
A much-needed first down.
At their 27.
Walton football from the 27. 4:47 left to play, first half. Trumansburg 21, Walton nothing. First down running side is thrown for a very little gain, maybe a yard. Yeah, 1 yard pickup, very strong physical football defense played by Trumansburg. Good looking team, really good looking team. Second down Walton from the 29, 2nd and 9. Pick up a 3 yards on that play, maybe close to 4. Third down and long, third down and about 8.
Ball carried by 15, Hayden Robinson. Stopped by number 3, Connor Sherwood.
Robinson,
Brings
the
up
last
a
kid
third
to
and
play
about 8.
carrier for the football for Walton. Third down and 8. Ball to 30. Timeout Warriors.
A reminder to all, there are 50-50 tickets being offered for today. Get your 50-50 tickets.
Nice job of the pep band playing I Get Around by the Beach Boys. Nice job. 3rd down and 8. Warrior football from the 30. 21-0. Trumansburg with a lead closing in on halftime. 3:16 to go in the first half. On 3rd down, Warriors handle the ball off inside, picking up good yardage, a little short of the first down, but positive yardage. The 4th down, and let's see where it is. Manageable 2.
Ball carried by number 22.
About 3,
Darren
4th
Wally.
down and 3. Wally getting
Tackled by
across the
number 3.
35 to the
Connor
36.
Sherwood brings up a 4th and about 2.
Fourth and 3, the Warriors trailing 21-0 and having problems with the kicking game. They're going for it. On 4th down, the handoff is to Wally, who gets the first down. A penalty flag comes in late. Wally gets the ball to 48. Let's check the flag.
Darren Wally. Tackled by number 99, Anthony Moran. Brings up a
face mask, I think, called against Trumansburg. So the penalty sets Walton
penalty
over the
against the
47
Blue
of
Raiders
Trumansburg.
gives the Warriors a 1st and 10.
Score here is sure to the Warriors a little momentum going into halftime, trailing 21-0. Warriors again running the ball inside. Tough yardage for Wally. Picks up 5-6 yards. By a second, third effort.
Ball carried by number 22, Darren Wally.
He likes to run through
Tackled by the
contact.
Blue Raiders.
Gain of between about 6 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, 7.
Looks to be 2nd down and about 3 yards.
2nd and 3 from the 40. On 2nd down again, the Warriors bring the ball off to Wally. This time off left tackle for a 1st down. Warriors getting a little rhythm to their offense right now.
Ball carried by number 22, Darren Wally.
Down to a minute
Tackled by number
47.
1,
Walton still has 2 timeouts
Rader.
left in this first
Brings
half.
up a 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
On 1st down, Walton running the trap inside, picking up a couple of yards.
Ball carried by number 15,
2nd down
Aiden
and 8 to
Robinson.
go for the Walton Warriors.
Game
With
tackled by the
33.
Blue Raiders. Brings
Closing
up
in a
a
1-minute
2nd
mark
and
in the
9.
second quarter. Oh, remember Walton started this drive all the way back at the near their own end zone. Pick up the counter right side, handoff to Corbin Wally, picks up a yard. Junior running back, I think that a sophomore. Walton calls a timeout. Third down, about 8 to go.
Ball carried by 19, Corbin Wally, game tackle by the Blue Raiders. Brings up a 3rd and 8.
After the timeout, 40 seconds to go, first half. Walton football from the 33 of Trumansburg. Trumansburg leading 21-0, second quarter. Toss left is diagnosed and run out of bounds for a 3-yard loss. Beautifully played that time defensively by the Trumansburg defense.
Ball carried by 15.
Number 52,
Hayden
Paul
Robinson.
Foster made the tackle.
Forced out of bounds by 52, Trayvon Forrest.
Trumansburg now calls a timeout.
Brings
Fourth
up
down
a
and
4th
9.
about 11.
That's our 4th and 11. Ball back to the 41. Fourth down, 11, Warrior football from the 36 with 44.2 seconds to go in half number 1. Walton looking to pass. Pass is incomplete. So Trumansburg will take over on downs. Good pass rush that time by the Blue Raiders.
Yes, incomplete for the
Lyndon
Warriors.
Gardner stepped back, really never had any
The
plays
Blue
to
Raiders will
go.
take over on
Just got rid of the ball, so the Blue Raiders take over. Good defensive stop. Nice drive that time by the Warriors, and they just came up short. Four receiver look on first down for the Blue Raiders. King quarterback looks on to pass. Big pass rushes on, and he's brought down for loss. Good job of the Walton defense. The big guys up front made some pressure, got a sack.
Tackle by number 72,
Connor Weaver. With
Weaver
a stop for the Warriors.
brings up a second about 15.
Again, Trumansburg calls timeout with 30 seconds. Loss of about 9 yards in the play. So they are now out of timeouts. Well, with the kind of high-powered offense they have, you look for Trumansburg. Big plays is part of what they do.
Watch that ball,
Got a
guys.
chance, take a shot.
Covering the pass.
And spread formation. Ball goes through King's hands. He gets it back. Looks downfield. Now scrambling. And is brought down back at the 20-yard line. Well, that disaster went all over it. I think Trumansburg right now is just fortunate to still have the ball.
Stop by number 72, Connor Weaver.
Weaver again making a stop for the Warriors.
Brings up a
Connor
third
Weaver,
about
senior, 6'1", 253. Couple of big plays with the big guy inside. Weaver, 6'1", 253. And that does it for the half. So at halftime, your score, Trumansburg 21, Walton nothing.
Those of you who have bought 50-50 tickets, get them out, get them ready. We're going to call it. 50-50 tickets. Get them out, get them ready. Winning ticket is a red ticket. Number is 007728. 007728. Thank you, everybody who played the 50-50.
Oh, yes. Oh, up to Max?
Yeah.
He did good, but just for the eczema, he has to get a waiver. So he has to go back up after he sees the doctor. And it's so mild. He's never had an issue with it. Like dermatology has never even seen it before. But the doctor prescribes him a cream for anti rash on his wrist from his baseball gloves. And the cream can be used for eczema. So now they have letters stating that if he has eczema, which he does, but it's only on the back of his arms and it's so mild. We've used like Aveeno with oatmeal, like the lotion, but never had a prescription. But so they said that it's like the easiest waiver you can get, but he has to go back up on Thursday. We're assuming Thursday and Friday. He's already missed 3 days of school, so hopefully Thursday he'll go up after school, so he'll only miss Friday again. But he's not going to be a football game.
Why would you have to?
because he has to swear in.
Oh, okay. All right. I see that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they just signed up for things with that.
Yeah, so the recruiter will send it off. If it's cleared, then he has to go back up to do the open enlistment, and then it's like official that he has a member of the military, and then he can be done until he ships out. We don't have a varsity cheerleading because the program just started back up.
Yeah, okay. I mean they're doing good.
Yeah.
I told my red truck.
Did you?
I had an offer saying I had 50 people. None of them wanted to buy. It's always a brother, a cousin,
Yeah, somebody I know.
a niece, a nephew. I'm just checking for them. So the license and the inspection. The license is so I went to one of these places we buy the items.
Yep.
Now, the guy takes it out. I mean, things nice. You find out the second one is going. Take it down, he calls it, takes it out. I had just put a goose cap. Chevy doesn't have a gas cap. It has a flap. Once that flap is closed, it gives you an evac.
Yeah.
So it was a small evac for each one. The little garage, the check. 350 pounds. So they had to shut the light off. So that wiped the coats out. So anyway, they plugged it in. They tried to plug the coats in. They said, well, you don't have any codes to be erased with. I said, yeah. I said, small evac. I said, I had to do that for you. He goes, yeah, that's what the code said. You try to pull some shit out of it, which, just said small evac. Oh, yeah. And I said, so what do you think we want? So I said, what do you think?
Yeah.
He said, unless you go to the transmission place, come back with a certified letter to the transmission place. And you go to a garage, come back with a certified letter saying that you can probably come up with that. And I said, you don't know. I said, you know what? I said, because I did it. I said, I learned fast enough to train. I said, I'll take it down there, I'll leave it down there, I'll drive it down there.
Right.
So Denise had called and made an appointment for
Oh, yep. On the parkway.
So I went down and all the way down. So anyway, go away. Older guy, 70-some years old. He said, we'll joke away. I said, 70-something, not retired? Because I really like what I'm doing. So, so I showed him some of the information. He didn't ask how much I was looking for. So I said, let's go through it. So we're not. So I spent most of the floor. So he took it for a ride, come back. I don't know, when you let a vehicle set, the brake line here, then when you get the brake line, and so he took out the ride, he said, I said, well, safe for 2 but I did ride it. Right? That's what my brother passed. He gave me this, so, you know, the first thing is why are you selling it?
Yeah.
Well, the real reason I saw it was but anyway, he looked it all over and went back in. He said, oh, he took it for a ride. He said, I took that break. He said, that's normal. He just bump along. He said, if I was going to try to exactly what he told her. He's like, give her 19,000. And that's what she bought. My wife and I talked about too. And have the price bubble. He said, oh, no, he's like, no. So, you know, well, it was very scattered. And then, well, at one point he says to me, well, he said, look at our rod. He said, that rod ain't breathing. So, I mean, they were nice for saying,
Yeah.
and he said, you know, I got to cover myself. I know they're coming around. I said, how do you know it's coming around Christmas? He went for the friends at the picture. That would be friends. Right. So, anyway. So I was really quite pleased. I was looking for money. You know that damn insurance.
Oh, I know.
Man, over $700.
Like 700 for how many? Yeah, you want to know what you pay a month for $777 a month. Our premium is like $9,000.
That's it.
Yep. I do. I actually drive it a lot.
Okay, he takes
Yeah, we Kelly is taking our car.
Yeah, we still take it. I'm saying he has his police car.
Oh, yeah. Well, we use the truck. We're trying to not. Of course, the gas mileage isn't as good. And we're not really sure. The lease is up in, I think, March or April. We were just going to buy it. But I guess in 3 years, we've got less than 10,000 miles. So I'm like, I feel like we should buy it because it's worth more to us than if we turn it in. If we turn it in, we get nothing.
Right, yeah.
Except for we don't have a payment anymore.
Sort of like rent.
Yeah.
You don't have anything.
Yep. And the reason, for leasing though, the reason that we did it that way is because we still have the car payment. And with leasing, we get a much lower payment. So I figured this way at least we don't have like a $700 payment, a $400 payment. We have 2 payments every 4 months. So now that the car is paid off, like William knows his car, and I'm like, it's going to be going to boot camp in less than a year. Like, and then it's just going to sit. And
That doesn't do it any good.
no, and that's what I was trying to tell them. Like, we're going to have to take it out and drive it. We're going to have to maintain it. We're going to have to insure it all this time that you can't use it. I said, wait until you get stationed.
Yeah, you can
And
almost
just
get
give it
police
to
right.
Yeah. Yep. So I said, at least, the station in California, even if you don't have a car out there, do that, and we can drive it out. We can bring it out. So I'm sure, it's turned into like his locker room, the car has. And I'm sure he's probably like, I just want a car that non-stop's telling me to clean out. Like, I get it. But I just, if he wasn't coming away to into the military, I'd be like, sure, you can take it up. Well, even at college, you can't have your car with you.
Right.
Unless you're commuting, obviously, which if he was going to Portland,
But yeah,
it's far.
some of the colleges charge you parking, but you don't have a car.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
well, that's cool. I said, why would I pay $700? He goes, well, you don't understand. I think I do. So I did. I said, well, I'll tell you one thing right now. If the insurance wasn't mandated by the state, your prices wouldn't be what they are.
Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's,
But it's,
I think a lot of his buddies are getting cars, so he's just like, oh, I want a car. I'm like, you have a perfectly good deal. I said, never once have I said to you, no, I need your car today, you can't take it. I said, you always have to use it. I've never said you can't use it. get through, there's a lot more going on this season.
Well, yeah, I mean, much better have.
And that's what he said. He's like, well, I have the money in my savings account. I said, I understand. But you have the money to buy it. I said, you're to play with it. Registry, that means people, tires, new wipers. I said, there's all this stuff that you need to do. And I said, we would probably insurance because we did the same before. So we would still come back. And then, Aiden just started paying his insurance, I think, last year, like the beginning of 25. So, he was 20 years old. We would absolutely do the same. So, I agree. Let's be honest, cell phone bill is always in that. We're going to help as much as we possibly can. He has to learn. We're going to have to work on it. And when he's in the military, the greatest, but it's free housing, free food, traveling all over the place,
And we already looked up.
And thank you for joining us this afternoon, getting set for the second half of today's football game. Walton and Trumansburg. Trumansburg in the lead, 21-7 as we start the second half.
Will be receiving the ball beginning of the second half.
Warriors to kick off. Killing McGowan, number 81, to kick off for the Warriors. Let's see what kind of kick they come up with here. Down 21-0. You think about onside. You kick it deep. Play defense. Let's see what happens. First few minutes of the second half will be critical. It is that short kick covered by Trumansburg. Number 99 recovered back to the 40-yard line. Anthony Miro Jr. Number 99, yeah, Anthony Miro Jr. Trumansburg has been ready for just about everything Walton's wanted to do this afternoon. Very well scouted.
Number 99, Anthony Moruno, brings up a first and 10.
First and 10, Trumansburg football, Walton 39-yard line. First play from scrimmage, we start the second half. Deep handoff. Couple yards picked up on first down, maybe gain of 2. Second down, we'll call it. Okay, gain 3 pickup, 2nd and 7 with 37.
Stop by number 81, Killian
Billy
McGowan.
McGowan with a nice stop that time for the Warriors.
Carried by number 20, Cameron Herman.
Second down
With a
between
first
7 and 8.
10 for Blue Raiders.
Herman with the carry for Trumansburg. On second down, motion from the right. They slip the ball off inside. Nice little gain on second down. Sets up 3rd and short. Aiden Cabezas Clark the carry that time for Trumansburg. 3rd down and well, let's call it 6.
Tackled by number 57, Jackson Backus. Ball carried by number 5, Gideon Clark. Brings up a 3rd and about 7.
3rd down and 6, Trumansburg. Pass downfield, incomplete, knocked down. Well defended by the Warriors. They had double coverage that time.
Pass incomplete
Nicely
by
down,
Blue
4th
Raiders.
down and 7
Penalty
coming up.
on the play.
We'll see what they do, 4th and 7. 3rd.
Walk down the speedway, get the drinks.
Oh, pass interference on it, but I didn't see the flag. Okay.
Pass interference on the Warriors.
So
Gives the
that'll be
Blue
an
Raiders
automatic
a
first
1st and
down,
10.
15-yard step off. Move the ball to the 20.
Will be at the 21-yard line.
First possession, second half, 1st and 10. King back to pass, looking downfield. Turns the corner, out of bounds inside the 25. Wanted to throw that football, just couldn't get his shoulders square. Vincent King, number 2,
Ball ran
the
by number
quarterback.
2, Vincent King.
Ends up
Ran
losing,
out of bounds
losing a
by the
couple of
Warriors
yards.
defense.
Second down, 12. Good defense
Brings
that
up
time by
a
Walton.
2nd and 12.
Good coverage downfield and nice pressure on the quarterback. Second down, 12. Just underway in his second half, 21-0 Trumansburg with a lead. On 2nd and 12. Nice job that time running for number 5, Cabezas, Aiden Clark. Nice little move at the line of scrimmage, brought him a lot of yards. Looked like he was going to be hemmed in. As it turned, he made a really good game. Now for another first down.
Ball carried by number 5, Aiden Clark.
Well, that's a handful.
Shot by
Excellent,
number
excellent
16,
runner.
Aiden Robinson. Brings
Make
up
that
a
3rd down and a yard. Okay, 3rd down and a yard.
3rd and about 1.
Trumansburg already in the lead, 21-0, looking for more. On 3rd down, King going toward the end zone. The ball is incomplete. Single coverage downfield, intended receiver William Brainerd.
Pass incomplete for the
Fourth
Blue
and one,
Raiders.
clock
Brings up
stops.
a 4th and
Incomplete
1.
pass at 10:05 to go here in the 3rd.
Yeah, you need to go over those goalposts. That is for kitchen.
On 4th down, the run inside is good, and it's going to be a touchdown for Clark and Trumansburg. Aiden Cabezas Clark with the score.
Ball carried by number 5, Aiden Clark
The score
Cabeza.
balloons out at
Touchdown.
27
Blue Raiders.
here in the 3rd. Yeah, this is a good offense. Good football team. Clark tries the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. Got a lot of skilled players on this team.
Extra point is good for the Blue
Good
Raiders.
solid squad.
That gives our score the
9:58
Blue
to go.
Raiders
Third
28,
quarter, and the score 28-0.
the Warriors 0.
Trumansburg. Clark has been a big factor in this game, both running the ball, receiving, and kicking. Kicks off from the 40. Boy, it's a good, long, high kick fielded back at the 5-yard line by the Warriors. And that kick coverage downfield is just too good. Inside the 10-yard line, Walton takes over on downs. That is one talented kicker. That kind of height and distance, that's a weapon. So the Warriors down by 4 scores with the ball.
Carried by number 33.
Their first possession of
Dawson
the
Gregory.
second half.
Tackled by number 9.
28-0
Mason
score.
Hall. Brings up a 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Walton with the first carry on first down. Pick up of 4 yards, left side. Tackled by number 20. Stephen Herman.
Number 22 Darren Waller.
Carried by 22 Dawson Waller. Darren Wally brings up a second about 4.
Waller gets 6 yards on first down. Second down, 4. Warrior football. Their first possession of the second half, trailing 28-0. Small gain on second down. Hayden Robinson to carry. Third down, about 5.
Ball carried by number 15, Hayden Robinson. Tackled by number 56, Hayden Doolittle. Brings up a 3rd and about 4.
On third down, Warriors roll off the right side. Minimal pickup. 4th down coming up.
Ball carried by 22, Darren Wally.
Wally got the carry that time for the Warriors. Picked up a couple of yards. 4th
Brings up
down.
about 4th and 1.
Fourth and a yard to go, trailing 28-0. Walton keeps the offense on the field. On 4th down. Enough for a first down.
Ball carried by 22, Darren Wally.
Boy, Wally got just
Stopped by
enough.
the Blue Raiders. Gives the Warriors a
Warriors first down
and
at 29. Good hard running that time by Wally. Didn't look like he had a lot. Able to get enough for a first down.
Do it again. We like it. We like it. First and 10. Do it again. We like it. We like it. First and 10. Do it again. We like it. We like it. First and 10. Do it again.
First down again gives to Wally. Takes up a couple of yards.
First and 10. Do
Second
it
down,
again.
8.
We like it. We like it.
Come on, Doc, make something happen.
Ball carried by 22, Darren Wally. Tackled by number 0, Christopher Clark Cabeza. Brings up a second about 9.
Second and 9, Walton. Second down again, Wally gets a carry off the left side, picks up 4 yards. Manageable 3rd and 5.
Ball carried by 22, Darren Wally. Tackled by number 22, Garrett Bessemer.
Bessemer on the stop that time
Brings up
for
a 3rd about 3.
Trumansburg.
Touchdown. Gotta have a touchdown.
3rd and 5.
We want a touchdown. Gotta have a touchdown. Down, set, up. We want a touchdown. Gotta have a touchdown. Down, set, up.
On 3rd again, they give us a Wally. Wally gets a second effort first down.
Ball carried by 22, Darren Wally. Gives the Warriors a 1st and 10.
From the 34, Warriors with a first down. Warriors run inside on first down. Good stop defensively by Trumansburg. A lot of good defensive penetration by the line. And lost about a yard. Second down, 11.
Tackled by number 73, Logan Kerr. Brings up a 2nd and 10.
On second 11, Walton running the ball straight ahead, picking up about 5 yards on the play.
Ball carried by number 15, Hayden Robinson.
Hayden Robinson, 5'6",
Brings up a
123
third and
pounds,
about
gets the
4.
carry. 3rd and 5 for Walton out on the 39. Third and 5, maybe a yard that time.
Ball carried by number 19, Corbin Wally. Stopped by
Wally
the
comes up
Blue Raiders
limping.
defense.
Corbin Wally
Brings up 4th down about
able to
3.
get off the field into his own power. Fourth down and 4, Warrior football. Out around the 40, just across the 40. .323 to go in the quarter. 28-0 Trumansburg. From the spread. Pass downfield is complete for Walton, first down at the 42-yard line. Nice job by Darren Wally coming out of the backfield. Very well thrown pass that time by London Gardner. And the Warriors got another first down. Good opening drive for them.
22, Darren Wally. Tackled by number 1.
Wally with a catch at the 40 of Trumansburg.
Brings up a first and 10 for the Warriors at the 40-yard.
Nice job, Walton, mixing the pass in with the running game. From the Trumansburg 40, Warriors start first and 10. Third quarter action, 28-0 Trumansburg on top. Quarterback carry was turned by Gardner. Gardner gets another, looks like a first down at the 30. Oh, nice blocking down front. Gardner able to get the corner, pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ball carried by number 10, London
Spot
Gardner.
number 29 for
Tackled
Walton.
on the force out of bounds by number 4,
Back
Noah
first downs
Harris.
for the Walton team.
Brings up a first and 10 for the
2:25
Warriors.
left in the third quarter. From the turf 29. Penalty flag comes in before the play stat. Wonder if they got off in time. Offside, Trumansburg. Can pick up 5 yards. Walton going to a new wrinkle here offensively in this third quarter.
Penalty against the Blue
It's
Raiders.
allowed them to get some yards.
Gives the Warriors a first and 5.
Ball first down at 5 yards to go now to 24. Gardner getting the carry, goes end zone pass, incomplete, just off the hands of Wally. Had a shot, would have been a really tough catch.
Pass incomplete to the
Second
Warriors.
down 5, clock
Brings up
stops
a
incomplete
second and
pass.
5.
Yep.
Walton out of the huddle. 3 running backs to the right side of the field. Gardner again. This time throwing for a loss back to 27. Nice adjustment that time from Trumansburg. And the loss. And the ball down to the 26. There's no third down.
Ball carried by number 10, Landon Gardner.
Third down
Stopped by
6.
London Gardner. Stopped by number 99, Anthony Maruno. Gives up a third and about 7.
Third and long for Walton. Ball to 26. Gardner rolls right. Pass is in and out of the hands of the defender. Looking for his tight end, Caden Schofield. Ball goes incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Pass incomplete for the Warriors. Brings up a 4th and 7.
Come on now!
Fourth and long to 26. Gardner's pass downfield goes incomplete. And Trumansburg takes over on downs. 28-0.
Pass incomplete for the Warriors.
Trumansburg with the lead here in the third
The
quarter.
Blue Raiders take over on downs, 1st and 10.
Nice looking drive that time by Walton. Trumansburg able to get a stop. Trumansville football from 26. Pass downfield, overthrown, just overthrown. Intended receiver downfield was number 81,
Pass
William
incomplete
Dayfield.
for the Blue Raiders. Brings up a 2nd and 10.
Or William Daffy, excuse me. 2nd down 10, from the 26. Closing moments, third quarter, 28-0. Trumansburg ahead.
Varsity!
Slant pass over the middle, drop by the intended receiver. Really well thrown ball. Dayfield again, the intended
Pass
receiver.
incomplete for the Blue Raiders. Brings up a 3rd and 10.
Daffy down a quick slant. 3rd down and 8. Jackson Backus getting some attention on Walton's sideline, number 57. Third down pass goes incomplete. And looks like,
Pass incomplete.
maybe the first punt
For
of
the
the day
Blue
for
Raiders.
the
Brings
Blue
up a
Raiders of
4th and
Trumansburg.
10.
A long punt. See what the call is. The ball. It's like Walton football.
Dead ball for the Warriors. They get the ball at their
That time by Clark.
38-yard line.
So
1st
Walton
and 10
starts
for
over
the Warriors.
1st and 10 from the 38. Late stages, third quarter with Trumansburg and a 28-0 lead. Glad you could join us this afternoon on Walton YouTube Live. Oh, okay. I was wrong. So the Warriors have the ball. Okay, Trumansburg with the ball. So apparently the ball was touched, and I didn't see that. A timeout right now. With a minute 4 to go here in the third quarter. During the timeout, a long discussion with the officials.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Raiders. At the 38-yard line.
So Trumansburg football, Walton 38-yard line. Trumansburg leading 28-0. Nearing the end of the third quarter. Sid King taking the snap. Pass in the front, complete for no gain. So long as 5 yards
Stop
out.
by number
Second down,
15,
15.
Hayden Robinson. Ball caught by number 5, Hayden Clark Cabeza. Gives a second about 16.
Second and 15 pass over the middle is deflected. Incomplete. Third down and long.
Pass incomplete by the Blue Raiders. Brings up a third and about 15.
30 seconds for the third quarter and score 28-0 Trumansburg. Third down handoff on the left side, pick up 5 yards. Close to 5 and maybe 7 yards. So fourth down about 3.
Ball carried by number 3, Connor Sherwood. Stopped by number 22, Darren Walton.
Trumansburg is going to let the clock run out, so that'll do it for the third period with the score. Trumansburg 28,
Brings up a
Walton
fourth and
nothing.
12. And that's the end of the third quarter. The Blue Raiders 28, the Warriors 0.
Friday night.
Thanks. And except for the fourth quarter, Trumansburg with the football from the 40-yard line, needing a fourth and a yard for a first down. Fourth and 1 for Trumansburg. 4 receivers set, 3 to the left. Pass over the right side complete. First down, good gain to the 10, the 5, and a Trumansburg touchdown. William Brainerd, number 1, senior receiver, made the catch, broke some tackles and scored, and it's 34-0. Trumansburg.
Touchdown for the Blue Raiders.
That was a tired-looking Walton defense, that play. They've been on the field a lot. Yeah, this Trumansburg team can play, folks. They've got a lot of weapons. Clark tried the extra point for Trumansburg. And the kick is good. So as we start the fourth quarter, the score, it's Trumansburg 35, Walton nothing.
Extra point good for the Blue Raiders. Your score, the Blue Raiders
Walton on the road
35,
next
the
week. They
Warriors
take on Delhi.
0.
That old long-time rivalry renewed Friday night from Bulldog territory. Game time 7 o'clock. You can find that game on, check on Delhi's information. They'll have the game live, 7 o'clock from the Bulldog territory. A chance to see that beautiful new field complex up at Delhi.
Got 12 men on the field.
Good long kickoff from Clark. Walton with the football. They bring the ball back across the 10, 15, 20, out across the 23-yard line, out of bounds. First down, Warriors.
Ball carried by number 10, London Gardner, forced out of bounds
And
by
Gardner
the
with
Blue
the ball
Raiders
back for
defense.
Walton.
Gives the Warriors a first and 10.
Hey, all you Warrior fans in the stands, if you're with us, stomp your feet. Hey, all you Warrior fans in the stands, if you're with us, do all three.
From the 21, Walton running the ball inside, picking up a couple of 3 yards. Second down, 7. Hand it off to Hayden Robinson, 5'6", 123-pound running back, senior.
Ball carried by
It's a
15,
couple of
Hayden
yards. Second down, we'll call it
Robinson.
8.
Tackled by number 3, Corbin Sherwood. Brings up a second
Sure
11.
will tackle that time for Trumansburg. Second down, 8. Gardner's pass goes incomplete, bringing up third down and long.
Pass incomplete for the Warriors. Brings up a third and 11.
Third and 11, Walton football. Ball goes through the hands of the quarterback Gardner, who makes it able to save the ball, throw it away. And only fourth down coming up for Walton.
Pass incomplete for the Warriors. Brings up a fourth and 11.
fielded by Trumansburg. Excellent return, gets him inside the Walton 25. It'll be first down. Connor Sherwood on the return that time for
Called by
Trumansburg.
number 3, Connor Sherwood. Tackled by number 74, Braxton Wood.
Braxton Wood
Brings
on the
up
tackle
a
for the
first and
Warriors.
10 for the Warriors.
Trumansburg football from the Walton 22. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. Third down and long.
Ball carried by number 2,
35 nothing to
Vincent
score.
King.
Trumansburg with the
Tackled
lead.
by the Warriors. Brings up a second 11.
Second down, 11 to hand off. Picks up a yard. So a third and long, Trumansburg.
Ball carried by number 3, Connor Sherwood. Tackled by number 22, Darren Wally. Brings up a third
Got
and
about
11.
9 to go. Hand off the pass, it's going for last. It's pressure by the Walton Warriors up front. Killian McGowan, number 81 on the stop, 6'1", 236 pounds.
Ball carried by number 2, Vincent King.
Defensive
Tackled by
lineman.
number 25, Lincoln Backus. Brings up a
Backus
fourth
also in
and
there
about
making a stop.
15. I would say 20.
Back at the 35, fourth down and close to 20. Pass downfield incomplete, and Walton takes over on downs. Good coverage downfield by the Warriors.
Pass incomplete for the Blue Raiders. Walton will receive the ball on down. First and 10 for the Warriors.
Football from the 35. 35-0 lead Trumansburg. Fourth quarter action. Again, the Warriors next Friday night playing on the road at Delhi. Game time 7 o'clock. Quarterback for Walton, junior, 5'8", 109 pounds.
Ball carried by 22, Darren Wally.
Wally with a gain of a yard of the play, second down 9.
By number 50, Paul Foster. Brings up a second about 9.
Second down 9, a gain of another yard on second down. Third down. Well, it's between 7 and 8 yards for first down for the Warriors.
Ball carried by number 19, Corbin Wally. Tackled by the Blue
A
Raiders
little over more than
defense.
5 minutes to
Blue
go in the
Raiders
game.
defense brings up a third and about 8.
Penalty flag on the play and a handoff.
Penalty against the Warriors.
5-yard step off against the
Brings
Walton
up a
offense.
third and about 13.
Third and long. Third and about 12 and 13. On 13, Walton runs off the right side. No gain, fourth down coming up for Walton. Bunny Heem back on the field for the Warriors.
Ball carried by number 25.
Excellent
Lincoln
game this afternoon by
brings
Trumansburg.
up a fourth and about 12.
Trumansburg's good. Very athletic team, made a lot of good plays today. Certainly worthy of that 35-0 lead. They played well. Good pump by the Warriors. Fielded by Brainerd, Vincent Brainerd, number 1. Brings it all the way across the midfield stripe across the 40 and close to the 30-yard line. So Trumansburg starts there from the inside the 40, got
returned by number
39.
1, William Brainerd.
Brainerd, nice return that
Stopped by
time.
number 74, Braxton Wood.
Wood on the stop for the Warriors.
First and 10. About the 29-yard.
On first down, King with a pass in the flat. Connor Sherwood with a catch. Minimal gain, a couple of yards.
Connor Sherwood, tackled by number 22, Darren Wally.
Nice tackle by Darren Wally.
Brings
That's
up
a
a
good high
second and
tackle.
11.
Lost actually a couple of yards in the play, so second down 12. Second and 12, keeping the ball on the ground. Connor Sherwood the carry, picks up 3 yards.
Ball carried by number 3, Connor Sherwood.
We're down about 5 to go
Gain
for
tackled by the Warriors
Trumansburg.
defense. Brings up a third and about 6.
motion against Trumansburg. 5-yard step off.
Penalty against the Blue Raiders will
Trumansburg
bring
led
up a third
28-0
one.
at halftime. Scored the first time they had the ball in the second half. And that was just about it. Out of the final minute of the game. Pass in the end zone goes incomplete.
Pass incomplete for the Blue Raiders.
So the fourth down pass goes incomplete. Walton gets the ball. And that's your ball game, folks. So the final score, Trumansburg 35, Walton
And that's your
nothing.
game for
Thank
today.
you for listening on Walton YouTube
Trumansburg
Live. Trumansburg
35.
and Walton both go to
Walton
2-1
0.
on the season.
Thank you for everybody who came out today to watch this game.
Yeah, there's a shady spot.
Bye-bye. Safe trip back.
You want it all the way down on the ground?
I don't know. Just, thank you.
You're very welcome.